And let's start rolling. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And let's interlace the fingers, put the ball in the palm and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And we'll go around the back. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And between the legs. Switch. 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 I'm going to put the ball on the ground. Assess how the feet are feeling. And step on the ball right in the middle of the ball, right in the middle of the foot, and press down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles. Press down one side each going across. Roll across the knuckles. And bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. And then bring it to the crease between the toes and the knuckles and press into the ball. Lift and separate. Press. Middle of the ball and wiggle. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and go to the other foot. Pressing down. Knuckles. Roll across. Bring it to the middle of the foot and wiggle. And the crease and press. Lift and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. reassess. And shake that tree. Three, two, one. Center. Deep breath in, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. Deep breath in, and we're going to do Michael Wynn's energy grounding routine today. So we're going to be moving the hands up and down in front as we shift weight from one leg to the other, back and forth. Hands get a little bit wider, a little bit higher, a little bit lower. And as they come up, you're up on your toe and back on your heel as it goes down on that side and up on the toes of the other side as the other hand comes up. Drawing energy up, sending it back down. And gracefully moving into walking, and then marching, and then maybe jogging. Today we're going to do the Primal Moves: squat, lunge, push, bend, pull, push, and gate, which we're doing right now. I'll do another one if we have time. So I wouldn't do squats, but anything else is fair game today. I wouldn't do good morning too, because we're going to do that for the bend. I think I'll just jump on my toes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 15. 27, 28, 29, and 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers, raising the hands up, reaching for the sky. You're on your toes, come back down and bend back if you can. Squeezing the glutes. Either way. Back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. And come back to center. Lower the hands, push out at the chest. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and raise the hands up. Up a little higher. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. Form a W. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Release. Squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. Extend the arms and rotate. And go in the other direction. One hand is, one palm is down, one palm is up, flip flop. And bring one arm across the body, pressing into the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. Then the other. Wrap both elbows and rock side to side. Bring one arm out and extend it in front and pull back on the fingers facing up. Facing down. Flop the wrist and wiggle the fingers and then make a fist. Wiggle, fist. Other hand, up. And down. And flopped. Let's rotate the head. And go the other direction. And nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in your chin and peck like a pigeon. Keep it tucked. Turn to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Come back to center. Look the other way. Chin is still tucked as you drop it to the collarbone. and look up. Let us do a side lunge. And then the other way. And bring the feet together. Hinge at the waist. Unlock the knees. Drop the arms. Keep the spine neutral as we stretch the hamstrings. Come on up. Turn to one side. Back foot, heel is pressing towards the floor. Stretching the calf. Hold on to something in front of you if you need to. And then turn the other way. Same thing. And come back to center and let us grab a stick. We're going to do the EFI routine today, but we're going to start with the balance because I want to end with the first of our Primal Moves, which will be pull. So put the stick out in front of you, hold with two hands, one hand or your fingers, and come up on your toes and hold for the count of 20. Four, three, two, one, and then back on your heels for another 20, 19, 18, 17. Four, three, two, and one. Okay. We're going to bring the stick behind the back, align it with the spine, and just move it up and down. And then across the shoulders and twist at the waist. And then bring the other hand on top, align it with the spine again, and move it up and down. And across the shoulders, and twist. And then bring the stick in front, palms facing in. I'm going to do 10 bicep curls. And then keep it down below the waist, switch the position of the palms, hinge at the waist, and then just come up and back down. 8, 9, going a little bit lower than I was in the beginning, 10. Then hinge at the waist again and bring your elbows up past your rib cage. Stand up. Stick is up at the shoulders and you raise it up overhead. And then flop the wrists. And push out. Now, technically, this could be a count as our push, but I'm going to do another push too. I think that's 9, 10, and then we go behind the back, palms facing out, and lift up, extend, 2, 3, let's do 10. And switch the position of the palm so it's facing in, and 10 more. Okay, and now we're going to bring it back front, below the waist, and this will count as our pull. We're going to bring the elbows up to about shoulder height. 2. And 10. All right, you can put the stick down unless you want to hold it for doing the lunge. We're going to lunge forward. You're going to bring your knee down as far as you feel comfortable doing. An inch off the floor is optimum, but it doesn't have to be. Even just a little bit is good. Or you can hold on to the back of a chair. If be on the side or behind and go back instead of front. Whatever works for you. We'll do 10 on each leg. 1, 2, 'Take a breath. If you go to the other side, again, you can hold on to the side, hold on to a stick, be behind. No, under this leg. And 10. All right. We'll do a squat. You can do it by sitting down into the chair and getting up. You can do it by rapidly just touching the seat of the chair and getting up. You can do a regular squat. Or as I'm going to come down. Try to do about, if you're doing squats up and down, do about 10 or 12. I'm just going to do a stationary squat, low. Feet are a little bit wider than usual. Feet are also at about 45 degrees out. Let's say that's about 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming up. Take a couple of breaths. Recoup. I'm going to do a push. You can go to a wall, put your hands against the wall, step away. Step away and just do a plank. Or you can do a push-up. Or you can do it on the floor. Let's just do it on a knee. If you want to, you can go to your toes. We're doing 10. And 10. Well, let's stay down here, gather our breath. If you're up on the wall, you want to come down, get on all fours. We're going to do the twist. So we're on all fours. And you're going to put your hand behind your head and twist up and back down and up and down. And let's do 5 on this side and then 5 on the other. One. Okay, let's see. We've done squat, we've done lunge, done push, we've done, we haven't done bend. So we're going to get up. And do some good mornings. We're used to doing it 12, so let's do 12. 1. Hinging at the waist, keeping the spine neutral, head back. 4. 12. Very good. And finally, just for gait, let's do some side steps. Just come out. Simple side steps. If you stick around for the bands, we have bands. It's Thursday's bands day. We're going to do this with some bands. All right. So the immune system hack of the day is eat garlic, unless you can't. And according to Mr. what's his name? Mr. Farr, yes, garlic is best eaten when it's chopped or diced or broken up. Great for the immune system. Maybe not so great for those around you. At any rate, So we're going to do our breathing exercise. This is Dan Brulet's big breath in through the nose, and then just let everything go through the mouth, including all the tension in your body. Let's do 3 of those. And one more. All right, rubbing those hands together. Cultivating chi. And forming a chi ball. Just feeling particularly invigorating this morning, or invigorated. I've been going through the 7 primal moves. It wants to go down and up and all around, and we're following it and centering with 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. More than they were. I know they were open. Pause and let it go. Centering with 2 breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. Going down, gathering up. And namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's Zach. Have a good one.
Thanks. Thanks, Tom.
Mira, Nina, take care. And Ava, we'll see you soon, I hope. Have a great trip, safe trip. I'm going to do bands today. I'm going to just take a sip of water here. Or a sip of some sort of green invigorating fluid, whatever the heck it is. Let's get some bands. And let me see, I got, we're going to do a deadlift. We're going to do a side step, a seated row, and some twists when we're on the ground. So the deadlift, you might want a medium band. You have a choice. Gonna put them underneath your soles. Sit down if you need to. Put them on. And you're gonna hinge at the waist. Grab the bands. And as we did with the sticks before, come up and just go back down. Keep the head back. And let's do 12. Your knees are not locked. And you're feeling this in your glutes and your hamstrings. 7. 10. And 12. And then bring the band up to at least the ankles, but if you want, you can bring it above the knees. Usually I do the ankles, but knees are a little bit easier. Might want to try that today. Go into an athletic stance, hinging slightly at the waist, hands in front of you, and feet together, and then step out. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going a little bit wider now. 12. We'll come back and second time around, I'm going to do the ankles. We're going to do a seated row and then some twists. So we're going to get down on the ground and wrap it around the bottom of one foot. You can have the other leg either with the sole of the foot on the floor to hold on to, or flat down, whatever's best for you. And just roll past your rib cage. Eight, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then we get the other foot. 1. 11, and 12. And finally, seated twist. Take the bands around your palm, and you're going to twist to one side and then the other. A little bit of tension in the palm, legs across, however it feels comfortable to you. Four. You can hold them up a little higher. 5, 5, 6. 11, and 12. All right, back to seated rows. And here we go. 12. And then the other foot. $11 and $12. Okay, we're gonna wrap the band. I'm gonna wrap it around the ankle. You can do the bottom of the thigh right above the knee if that feels better. But either way, when you get into athletic position, bring your feet together and step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, one way, 5, 6, 7, 8 the other, 9, 10, and then back the other way, 11 and 12. And oh yeah, deadlift. So we're going to have it around the soles. Going to hinge at the waist. Both hands on it. And come up. 1. Knees are not locked. 2. 3. Head back. 4. 10, 11, and 12. All right.